Of the internets once again to another devlog of A Peasant's Tale. Now before I get into the actual update, I just want to make a couple announcements. First off, a quick shout out to Thomas Young and his project Dark Lord. Go check this guy out on facebook.com/darklordgame. I'm on it right now. It looks like an awesome project. It's sort of a retro arcade platformer, as it says in the description, sort of. And yeah, it looks great. The guy's a really cool guy, so check him out. Next announcement, I got a new musician, another one for the A Peasant's Tale team, Danik Studio, and he has his own channel, so check him out. He's really, really cool, does his own thing, it looks really cool, the project looks great. Now, announcement number one, while I'm still on the web browser, I'm going to be putting this game on Ouya. That's right. For those of you who don't know what it is, Ouya is a sort of an indie console. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting it on there. I just had to figure out a couple things before I could say that I definitely was, because there were some issues with setting everything up, but right now it looks great. I'm going to be starting working on porting the game over. So yes, that is good. Now let's get into the actual game update. So, I did a lot of stuff, and I mean a lot of stuff. First off, huge, created entity lighting. That is enormous right there in and of itself. That's a huge plus to the engine. I mean, in general, that's awesome, I think. I added directional POV lighting, or sorry, FOV lighting for the player, and you'll see that in the actual game. I created a fire flickering effect, sort of based on the lighting system. I improved the bandit AI, so now he'll try to run away from you if his health gets too low. I also improved the random enemy spawning, so that before it wasn't random enemy spawning, but I can now switch over to a system where it is, in which it takes into account solid tiles, so it wouldn't spawn things inside of those solid tiles. And of course I started working on the Ouya dev, and I created the Thief, which is a totally new enemy, and I'll show him off. Also, you'll notice that the art for the bandit is pretty much complete, so you'll see the full walking animation for him. And yeah, so I think it's awesome. I mean, the game dev is going great. School, by the way, is finally over, so I've got a lot more time, as is apparent in this update, to work on these big things. So right there you'll see sort of the flickering effect, and sort of how it changes. You may notice how it changes color a little bit. So it's sort of like a, well, I don't have to explain it, you can see it. Also the directional lighting. I've got a story in and of itself, which you can find on the Facebook page. Haha, smart self-promotion there, haha. You can check out the Facebook page and you'll see the story behind this little FOV lighting. And it will improve. I'm planning on adding sort of a dimming so that it won't be as big of a contrast to the outside. Now, right now, these are thieves. I just don't have art for them yet, so I'm using the bandit art, but you guys can see the bandit art right here. So, pretty much done. There may need to be a couple improvements to the sideways animations, but generally speaking, they're done. Now, what does a thief do? Normally, he'll act as a bandit, you know, chase you down, try to hit you a bunch. But if you have items in your inventory, so, like here, I have these items. So, notice 4 flint and 4 sticks. So keep that in mind. So what does a thief do? Well, what a thief basically does is he tries to steal stuff naturally. So if you get close enough to him, he'll try to chase you, and if he does get to you, he'll hit you, he'll give you the confusion effect, and he'll try to run away from you. Now, why is he running away? Well, if you go into your inventory, he stole one of the randomly steals one of the items, and he tries to run away from you when he does. Now, what the confusion effect is, basically, is the effect of, it like randomly switches your controls, so it literally confuses the player as to how to move. But if you track the guy down, sort of corner him, you can beat the guy up and get your stuff back. Now, he will drop the item among other items, random drops. He will drop the item that he stole. Like there, he stole a flint, and look, I've got 4 flints, including a couple other things that I picked up from him. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that looks like it's just about it. Now, with the Ouya thing, I'm only saying that I will be able to do it because I've literally set stuff up I haven't started actually coding anything in to work with this game yet, so that may be a challenge in and of itself that I just am not aware of yet. So as of right now, it looks good, but it may change. You know, I'm just saying this so nobody's really disappointed. This doesn't come as a shock if things don't work out. Hopefully, though, everything will work out. The Ouya guys are really awesome. They actually talked to me personally, one of the guys from Ouya, to help me set stuff up. It was really awesome. Check out the console, by the way. It's a really awesome console. Pretty cheap, too. It's only like 99 bucks. It's really affordable, really nice. And yeah, that'll do it for this update. Remember to go to the Dark Lord Facebook, to my own Facebook on A Peasant's Tale. Go to Danik Studio, all the sites, all of the things. And that'll do it for another update, folks. See you next week. Goodbye!